As people age and as the global population ages, there's people living longer and people living longer with more diseases and more kind of conditions. There's a lot of comorbidities, so people will need better management of more complex conditions as they age, and this is a speciality of palliative care. Palliative care looks at care of the whole person, so it's not care of a disease or a person with a disease, it's care of a person who's part of a social network, part of a family, a person who maybe is experiencing challenges, and palliative care will help this person to deal with these challenges. A lot of the people who are elderly and also in need of palliative care are in low and middle income countries. So in these countries you find that as well as needing kind of spiritual and psychosocial and physical care, they also need legal support, they need social support, and they maybe need economic support as well. And so hospice and palliative care organizations, for instance in Africa and in Asia, will provide that support as part of their remit. We'll say anyone with a serious or life-limiting or life-threatening condition, any condition that will impact on the quality of their life or also the quantity of their life. So generally, the kind of historical idea of hospice and palliative care was care at the end of life. But we've kind of seen that palliative care can be introduced at the moment of diagnosis of a serious illness like cancer, and it can contribute to the quality of life of the person from the moment of diagnosis for years and years and years. I think there's a growing need worldwide for palliative care. There's almost 14 million people over 60 worldwide who are in need of palliative care services, and palliative care services currently reach a very small fraction of that. I would say that the kind of formal social support structures are more developed in places like Germany, England, etc., and less well developed in certain countries in Africa. However, if you take the case of certain communities in India, there's a very large push towards community-based palliative care. So it comes out of a reaction to what some might call a dysfunctional social support system, where the palliative care is truly being provided by the community and from the grassroots, from the bottom up. So people are recognizing that there's a gap and they're kind of filling that. But this is not a formal thing, so it's a kind of anomaly, and people in the palliative care world are studying, they call it the Kerala effect, because that's where it takes place. And so I think there is a difference in how elderly people are cared for in different places.